Hi guys, what's up and how's it going? Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. For today's video, I actually tried out a whole bunch of new makeup, so I'm not even sure if this look and lip and shirt is going right now, but we're just gonna wing it. I really do like how most of the products performed. It's pretty much products that I'm gonna be discussing with you guys in this video in my Sephora haul. So basically, I went on Sephora's site the other day because just like as per usual, you know, and I saw that they released a whole bunch of stuff for spring 2019. Now it's only January and it's kind of like, well, calm down, and I'm also like with you on that, but they usually tend to release products 2 months prior to that season, you know what I mean? I did go ahead and pick up a whole bunch of stuff to share with you guys, you know, a haul, because who doesn't love a good Sephora haul? And I also did want to say that usually on Saturdays I do post my TJ Maxx like makeup finds, a haul and vlog video, but this past week there was literally nothing, and they said they're gonna restock around January 6th or 7th, so hopefully the TJ Maxx Saturday video will resume next week, but hopefully you guys are not too annoyed or upset, because we're getting still a really good video for this day, you know. I will go ahead and have everything linked down below if you guys want to pick up anything for yourselves, and most of these products I have tried out today, so it's kind of going to be like a first impression thoughts. And then I have one product or two products that I've already discussed with you guys, so I'll talk about that towards the end of the video, so it's not going to be boring in case you watched my review on those specific products. All right, let's go. So the first thing that I went ahead and picked up was the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. I picked mine up in the shade 2W. It is what I'm wearing on my face today, and I will tell you, beautiful. It has a very thin consistency to it, but it also gives a nice amount of coverage. It has like a very breathable look on the skin, and it's not drying at all. I find for my dry skin it works perfectly. The shade does work pretty well, so I'm very excited about that. I also did want to mention that I think that they just reformulated this foundation, so I don't know if it's a new one per se, but it wasn't the new section of Sephora site, so I'm like, okay, so it's pretty new. I've never tried the original formula that they had, so this was something that was very intriguing to me. There's a pump to it, and I just really love it so far, so I'm very excited to continue using it because it's super nice on the face. And usually like with foundations, the first time I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know, but with this, like I used so little and it went such a long way, and I'm like, wait, what? Like I want to just use more and more because it just looks so good on the skin, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy with this purchase. Then I went ahead and picked up 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I know, super excessive, 2019, old year, old me, you know what I'm saying? So the first eyeshadow palette that I picked up was the Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow palette. This is one that I've tried out already, and we are getting 2, 4, 6, 8 mattes in here. So initially when I purchased this, I didn't know that there are only mattes in here. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have bought it, but I bought it anyway. So yeah, I've used it quite a few times, and I do have a little bit of thoughts on it. So first of all, the packaging, really beautiful. I love Kat Von D's artwork. You open it up just like that, and then you get your 8 different eyeshadows chilling in there. So you guys can see it goes from like this gradient effect. We have lighter shades chilling over here, and then it goes deeper in tone there. So I haven't tried all of the shades yet, but I did try most of them, and I will say that these are beyond crazy pigmented. Like literally you need, you guys know, like I go very heavy handed with eyeshadows. Like I don't have patience to just dip a little and then tap off and then put on. No, it's either one time or nothing with me, because I have no patience sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So basically with this palette, you need to go in like literally once and apply it on the eye, and that is it. You can build up the color just like that, and it looks beautiful. Initially, the first time that I used this, obviously I just dug my brush in there and applied it on my eyes, and I'm like, whoa. Like I had to take a step back because I did my whole face of foundation. I'm like, well, I don't want to ruin anything. So just have that in mind. This is probably the most pigmented matte palette that I've ever tried in my existence. Let me just give you guys some swatches. They are very nice, very creamy, very soft, and once they're on the eyes, they apply nicely. I do kind of wish you would have included maybe like 2 like metallic-y type of shades so I could use this palette on its own, but there aren't any mattes in here. I still could use it on its own, but I like to always include like a metallic shade on the lids most of the time. But you guys, look at that. What the hell is this? This is just insane. Like my underwear's flying off. It's crazy. It's crazy. So here's how 4 of these shades look. Very creamy, barely any fallout, really applies super easily on the eyes. And usually I wipe my hands on my pants, but I'm wearing nice pants today, so I'm not wiping it on that. But yeah, very beautiful formula. I'm actually beyond impressed. I think that this is definitely a step above from her other palettes, even though her other palettes that I own are pretty nice. This one is just like one that I've never seen, like in regards to pigmentation. Shit, like whoa, calm down, okay, calm down. The next palette that I picked up was the Natasha De Nona Mini Nude palette. So this retails for $25, which I think is a pretty good price tag for Natasha De Nona. She did release 3 prior to this one, which I already own. I really do enjoy most of them to the most part. And then she released this guy, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I need this in my life. Even though they are basic colors, I really do enjoy these babies just because, I'll tell you why. First of all, I like to know that I'm getting nice quality for a very reduced price tag, you know? For me, I never purchased a huge Natasha De Nona palette because I just can't seem to justify it. Not yet, you know? So in the meantime, just having these little guys chilling around is just so much more worth it for me. I love that they're small, super compact, travel friendly. I love the fact that I could just throw it in my purse and call it a day. And usually with her 5 little baby pan palettes, like you can create a look just from using these palettes because there's a nice selection of mattes and a nice selection of metallics. So I just find that these palettes are really, really beautiful. A lot of you guys say that they're not the same formula as her bigger palettes. I wouldn't know because I've never tried them, but just using these like on their own and not knowing the quality of her bigger palettes, like I'm fine with it. Like I really like the formula of these palettes and I do think that they perform very nicely. Shit, this is ass. This is an ass. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, fine. So the other palettes that I have, whoa! The other baby palettes that I have from her are very pigmented and beautiful, right? But this one just seems like it has a different formula. I don't know. These are very, very creamy. Let me see. Let's do with just one swipe. Damn. Whoa, this is just no games right here, right now. Let me just watch this brown. Oh, and her browns are also very, very beautiful. The brown is a little bit weak, seems like, but I think it's still gonna perform really nicely on the eye. Look how absolutely stunning these shades are. Very basic go-to shades, but I can totally see myself wearing this on a day-to-day basis. I'm very, very happy to have this baby in my life. I'm so happy to add it to my little babysitting kid situation, you know, in my drawer down there. Fine, I'm gonna babysit you. Okay, then the next palette that I went ahead and picked up was the Urban Decay On the Run eyeshadow palette, and this one right here is in Bailout. So they released this one, which basically has a bunch of cooler tone purpley type of shades, which is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And then they released, I think, a reddish tone palette and then maybe a greenish one, something like that. They retail for $25 each, which I think is an amazing, amazing deal. There are 8 shadows that are included in here, and if you guys have been watching my videos for quite some time, you know that one of my favorite, probably I would maybe have to say what my all-time favorite palette is the Born to Run eyeshadow palette. I actually gifted one to Emma as well, and she's digging that to who knows where because it's so freaking good. And I'm like, right, isn't it amazing? And she's like, yeah. So when I saw that they expanded their line and released these little babies, I was like, I want to pick up one to see how they perform. And let me tell you guys, first of all, the shades in here are beautiful. I picked this specifically because I don't have a lot of shades like this. I could have easily picked up the reddish one or the other one, which I still might, but for my first palette, I wanted to pick up this one because I knew it was something that was very different than what I owned, and I knew that it would challenge me. So for this look, I pretty much just use all of these top rows. What? You know, I really don't know what I'm saying now. For this look, I pretty much used all the shades in the top row here. So I set my lids with this. I built up the crease with these shades. Beautiful, very, very pigmented. And then I went in with the shade Pickup for the lids. And then I went in with a Stila Glitter and Glow for the lids as well, which I'll show you guys. They released a new line. So I just topped that like glitter and glow on top of this color. But very, very beautiful formula. Extremely creamy, barely any fallout, super easy look. Like just fast, easy, simple. And it's what I expected. I knew that my look would not come out like shit because I had such high hopes for this, and I'm so happy that it came through because it's beautiful. At the moment, I'm actually looking for makeup remover wipes. 1 second. Here's how these shades look like once they're swatched. We'll do 2 swipes. Beautiful. Like literally, whoa, what's up with my hair? Literally a delicious formula that's beyond creamy. If you really have a hard time blending out your eyeshadows or you want to go in and use some cooler tone shades that you typically don't use, this palette is so stunning. I probably will go ahead and pick up the other little babies that they have. Also a really good small palette to go traveling with. It's actually pretty spot on to the original Born to Run eyeshadow palette, like the formula. So if you have one of these, that's how that one performs as well. That's how they swatch, that's how they feel. Amazing. I only used it once and I'm already like, can you marry me? I'm just a Born to Run kind of girl, you know what I mean? Like, was I really born to run? Yes. Okay, then the next thing that I picked up was one of these new Stila glitter and glows. I think that these are called the shade Mist Terror. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically it's like the glitter and glows, but like a step above. I picked mine up in the shade Charmed. Okay, so first of all, it killed my heart and soul to spend $24 on this because I find the regular glitter and glows at TJ Maxx for $7.99. So I first put two in my cart and I'm like, no, you're not spending 50 bucks on glitter eyeshadows, get a life, okay? So I just picked up one, but it was so hard for me because these are so gorgeous. I have to show you guys a close-up. Oh my god. And then this is what I applied on top of that eyeshadow that I showed you guys before. Beautiful formula, applied gorgeously, pretty similar to the glitter and glows. Not as sparkly, I should say, but still adds like a to the look, you know? You guys can see how absolutely beautiful this is. It swatches more like purpley in tone, but it's stunning. Like, come on, how can you say no to this child's face? Like, how? Let me just give you guys a swatch so you can see what we're working with here. But here, it's interesting because it comes off very different depending on what color you pick up from here. So like when I applied it on the eyes with the other color, it looked more purpley. Now that I'm swatching it, it has more like a reddish, whitish type of look. Just really nice, like a liquid eyeshadow that'll just surprise you every single time you use it. And it's actually a lot of fun. I love it. I love it. So happy that Stila came out with these and I really can't wait to pick up more from the line. Hopefully they'll have a sale or I'll find these at TJ Maxx maybe next year, who knows. But I'm very pleased with that. I'm excited to add it to my collection. Then the next thing that I picked up was a mini Natasha De Nona Diamond and Glow blush and highlighter palette. So I do own the full size of this. It comes with I think 3 blushes and 3 highlighters, and I saw that she released this, and like I mentioned before, I really love these little babies from Natasha De Nona because you get the quality but you get it in the small baby size for a so much more affordable price tag. So it opens up just like that. It's really small, cute. There's a nice size mirror there. You get a blush in here and then a highlighter as well. This highlighter is so beautiful. So I'm wearing both of these on my cheeks today as the highlighter. This is what I'm wearing. Blush, that's what I'm wearing as well, in conjunction with something else too, which I'll show you guys in a second. But if you guys did want the full size Natasha De Nona Diamond and Glow palette, but you didn't want to spend the money on it, these are actually the 2 most beautiful shades from that palette that they put in here. So I kind of feel like you don't really need that one if you kind of have this one, you know? So firstly, in regards to the blush, it's a beautiful kind of like iridescent bubbly gum pinky shade. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. I find that it does emphasize a little bit of my like texture on my skin, but if I go light-handed, it looks beautiful and it still provides a nice amount of color on my cheeks. So beautiful shade. I think it would be perfect for the summertime. And then this highlighter, it's the same one that's included in the bigger palette, or very similar. So it has a very thin consistency and it has more like a glitter to it, but not on a chunky, thick, what's the word? Not a chunky, thick, gritty type of a way. Like it doesn't have that feel whatsoever. I find that this is beautiful on its own, like super sparkly and like disco style, like club looking. What? So it's nice to wear on its own, but you can totally layer it for that like little added like glittery effect if you don't want to go too overboard with that, if that makes sense. So here's how the highlighter looks, really beautiful, and then here's how the blush looks. These are very soft, so even if you build them up on the face, you're not going to look heavy and thick and layered, even if you do layer them, you know? So I love this, and for the price, can't be beat. Amazing deal. I love that she releases these, guys. Okay, then the next thing that I picked up was a Buxom Blush. Now Buxom is a brand that releases products occasionally, but not super often, like not as often as other brands. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to give them some love because I really love Buxom. Buxom and Bare Minerals, I feel like rarely anyone talks about, so I'm kind of like, I'm gonna be the spokesperson for them. This is the Buxom Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush, and I'm wearing this on top of the Natasha De Nona blush that I just spoke to you guys about. So I layered both. They layered beautifully. It is super pigmented, so a little bit goes a very long way. It kind of reminds me of the Bare Minerals blushes. It has like a lot of pigmentation to it. So I picked mine up. Okay, so basically there was like 8 shades to choose from, and obviously I'm like, what the hell, what shade should I choose, because they're all so beautiful. And then I looked at the names of the shades and I'm like, obviously I have to choose this one because it rang a bell. I picked it up in the shade Ibiza. I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. I'm showing Avicii I'm cool with this blush. Yeah, so I had to pick it up in Ibiza. This is a stunning raspberry-ish, hot pinky type of color. Literally right up my alley. So nice. I don't love the packaging. I kind of feel like it has a little bit of a cheapish feel to it, but it is clear so you could see the blush through, you know, the packaging. Here's how it looks like right over there. Beautiful. It has little specks of glitter, but it doesn't show up on the cheeks. It kind of is more matte, but it doesn't look flat. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, here's how it looks like once it's swatched. Beautiful. Literally, I feel like everything that I picked up in this haul is sickly pigmented and just a breeze to work with. So I'm very, very happy with this. I might want to pick up 1 or 2 more other shades, even though they are kind of like up there in price, but the formula is amazing. And for like the springish time, yes. All right, moving on to the next thing that I went ahead and picked up. This is one of the Huda Beauty Power Bullet Metallic Lipsticks. So she released 3 shades in the line, and I just picked up one. I picked up the shade Cake Day, just cause I figured this would be the one that I would probably get the most use out of. Have I tried? Yeah, I've tried a few of her liquid lipsticks, and yeah, only liquid lipsticks I want to say. So this definitely intrigued me. The packaging is really beautiful. It's like black and it kind of turns into this pinkish color here, like this gradient effect. What am I saying? You know what I mean? Oh, it's kind of magnetic. Yeah, all right. It's so cool and beautiful. I don't know if you guys can tell or see. One second. Whoa. And it doesn't have like a gritty feel or anything. I want to try this on. One second. This is the best lighting to realize that I need to do my mustache. I'll do it after this video. I just wax it, okay? I have some hair there. Anyways, this is a really, really beautiful color. And I think it actually goes really well with the look, with the blush. It kind of just ties everything in. Very comfortable, does not feel gritty even though it's a metallic finish. And I feel like this year, like 2019, is going to be metallic lips year because Bite Beauty released a bunch of metallic lip products. Huda Beauty did as well, and I don't know, I just kind of see it, you know, I'm like envisioning it. Anyways, so I'm very, very happy with this so far. Just I'm trying it out the first time right now. I think it's beautiful, and I might want to check out the other shade that she has because it's very comfortable, and it doesn't look overly metallic, you know? Nice. Okay. Why do I have to hit stuff, you know? Okay, then the next 2 things that I picked up were from the Sephora brand, and Sephora does release a bunch of products pretty consistently, but I'm not always on their bandwagon of stuff, you know? But these kind of intrigue me. Basically, these are the sheer liquid eyeshadows, and I figured I would pick up these 2 neutrally kind of colors. They have, I think, 8 other shades to choose from, but I picked these. This one right here in the shade Agate, and this one right here in the shade Amber. I figured I would pick these up again basically because they're just basic colors that I would be able to just throw on, and I love the fact that it what? I love the fact that it said it's a sheer like eyeshadow because sometimes for work I just want to throw something on, look like I tried but not really try, you know, because half the time I'm rushing my ass and I don't have time to just sit there and make myself look all perfect. So I felt like something like this would just be very essential in my life, you know. So let me go ahead and swatch these. I haven't even swatched them, so I'm going to do them with you guys here. Let's see how they look. This is not sheer. Kiss my ass. I'm expecting sheer and it's not sheer. I guess you can kind of sheer it out, but that's how the first shade looks like right over there. It's kind of nice. It's more like a taupey-ish color. I don't know if I'm gonna feel like I'm really feeling that one. That one is in the shade Agate, and then this one right here is in Amber, which I feel like I would like a bit more. So like I mentioned to you guys, I've been using the Persona eyeshadow palette just for like my go-to basic everyday work look, which I've been loving to do, but I'm thinking I might go ahead and try to use these guys. But this is really beautiful. They seem like they sheer out pretty nicely and it's not like moving around, so I feel like you sheer it out and it's gonna stay in place. We'll see, we'll put them to the test. Okay, then the next 2 things that I picked up were from Bite. So one of you guys actually messaged me on Instagram and told me that Bite came out with these crystal shimmer lip crayons. First of all, I wanted to say thanks to you guys for like just keeping me in your lives, like remembering me at certain times. It's kind of cute, you know? I didn't expect it. Anyways, so you guys do know that I enjoy Bite Beauty's lip products. Like, it's probably one of my favorite formulas ever. I enjoy the brand. Their products are food grade, extremely comfortable. I probably have like 20 or 30 lip products just from Bite. So when I saw that they released these, I'm like, I would definitely want to give them a go. I picked up 2 colors because these are kind of pricey, and as much as I wanted the whole line, I'm like, no. You do not have $200 to just spend like that, okay? So I picked up the shade Candid Guava and Cocoa Crush. So Cocoa Crush was the one that I was wearing pretty much in this whole video before I put the Huda Beauty lipstick on. One second. I like to always make sure if it's on my teeth because half the time it is, and then I'm like talking and I'm like all regular and it's like, yeah, you have lipstick on your teeth, okay? Anyways, these are really, really beautiful. The quality of the packaging is stunning. It's in the pencil form. And this one right here is a beautiful, how the hell would I describe this? Do you know what I mean? Like a taupey-ish brown cocoa color. Very, very beautiful. And like I mentioned, I feel like 2019 is going to be more of like a metallic year. So this is metallic, but not overly metallic. I find that it kind of emphasizes a little bit of texture on my lips, but not in an overly dramatic type of way. So far I have been loving it. I still want to test them out. This one I still haven't swatched yet, but it's beautiful. It's in the shade Candid Guava. It's a gorgeous, I would say warm toned orangey kind of color. I feel like if I would just wear mascara and throw this on the lips, I would be able to just call it a day and it would look beautiful because it adds some dimension to the lips, you know. I'll keep you guys posted and let you know if they are worth it to pick up because like I mentioned, they are pricey. But so far trying the shade Cocoa Crush on my lips like today, pretty good. Okay, then the next two things that I picked up were from Pat McGrath. So these are her Pat McGrath Mini Matte Trance lipsticks. So she released two different little kits, so adorable. These have been in and out of stock constantly, and like until I got my ass on these were like forever. So she released one which includes 3 nudish type of shades, and she released one that includes 3 reddish type of shades. I tried a few of these on the lips and they're so nice. I love the packaging. Comes with these like little like sequins and stuff, which I'm totally gonna keep to use as an arts and crafts type of thing. Anyways, there are 3 little baby lipsticks in here, and this set retails for $25. So if there's one thing you need from this haul, it's these lipsticks, because Pat McGrath lipsticks on their own are 38 bucks. So to get 3 for 25 for this small baby size, I think is a sexy deal. Come on, such a good deal. I love when brands do these small like little, I told you guys, I love it because it's just such a good way to test out their stuff without breaking the bank, you know? So here's the first shade. This one right here is called 1995, a beautiful mauve purpley-ish type of shade. Whoa, don't break please. The next shade that we have up is this one, which is called Flush number 3. You guys know that's not my type of color like at all, but I'm still really excited to test that out. I haven't tried this one on my lips. I've tried 1995 and it looks so nice. And then this one right here is in the shade OMI, which is my favorite from the 3 because it has more like a pinky-ish undertone to it. Even though they all kind of look pretty similar, as you guys can see once they're swatched, they all have differences once they're on the lips. So I do really like these, and the quality is amazing. Then I have the set that includes 3 reddish kind of shades. So I purchased this red set for Emma. She does not like red colors, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm getting you the red one. And she said that she kind of likes them. You know, I feel like even with me, like I said, I hate how reds look on me and like burgundy shades. And then once I tested it out, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm kind of feeling it, I guess. I mean, it's not my go-to favorite color of life, but like it's nice to kind of switch things up. And it's so funny because like what I think that I look so weird in, you guys are like, are you crazy? Like you look amazing. And I'm like, what? I look terrible. And it's just so cute how it works. And then the times that I think I look amazing, you guys are like, yo, you look like shit. No, you never said that. You never said that. But it's just really funny how it works. I feel you never said that. Anyways. What the hell am I saying now? Okay, anyways, this is the red set. So I haven't tried these out of my lips, of course, since I just opened it with you guys. This one right here is in the shade Obsessed. Oh my god, I love fiery reddish type of colors. Perfect for like the springtime. Sex. That is amazing. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love. The next shade that I have here is the shade Elson. And this is kind of like a brick red, I want to say, or like a pretty loud red. Very, very nice. Love it. The quality of these lipsticks are, oh my goodness. And this one right here is a pinky-ish kind of color. So that's how that one looks right over there. Also really nice from both of these sets. I don't know, I kind of like one shade from here and 2 shades from here, so I wish they would kind of mix and match, but I'm really happy to have both in my life. To get these 6 guys for 50 bucks. It sounds up there, but I swear, such good lip products. Amazing. Okay, then the next 2 things that I have to share with you guys are products that I've already done reviews on. And swatches, so I will have them above in the cards or in the description box if you guys want to check them out more in depth. But the first set that I went ahead and picked up was the Sephora Favorites Fresh Face Hydrating Face Essential Set. I think that this is such a good one. I generally do review these Sephora Favorite sets. Most of the time I do like them. I'm pretty obsessed with them to the most part, but with this one I'm kind of like obsessive overly obsessed about this one. So nice. So we get 1 full-size product in here and then 5 deluxe sizes. Let me just quickly show you guys what we get. So we get the Smashbox Primerizer, which is really nice to use prior to putting on your foundation, especially when you're in a rush. We get the Milk Makeup Highlighter in the shade Lit, which is not my ultimate favorite product included in here, but still really nice and workable. We get this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder, which I haven't used yet because I have other powders in front of my face. So when I did my makeup this past week, I totally forgot about this. I have to put this to the test, okay? A lot of you guys said it's amazing. Then the next thing that's included in here is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This is really nice, very moisturizing on the skin. Then the next thing that's included in here is the Tarte Lip Balm. So good. Literally, this box is worth it just for this. It's probably one of the best lip balms ever. It would be hard for me to spend the 21 bucks on it alone, so having it in here is like, yeah, and then the seahorses on it is just the reason why you need to get it, you know? Because of horses. Who doesn't love horses? And then the next and final thing that's included in here is the NARS Blush in Orgasm. Really beautiful, just basic orangey kind of color, perfect for pretty much any time of the year. And a bunch of you guys told me that you wished a different blush would be included, and I totally hear you because I know that they kind of include this shade pretty often in sets or like as point perks and stuff, but I don't know, I guess since it is included in here, for me, I know that I'll still get a lot of use out of it. So yeah, that's the next product that's included. All right, and the final thing that I want to share with you guys is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Lip Shine set. So with this one, I was kind of hesitant, you know, to purchase, but then I'm kind of like, it's a tradition. It's like a thing for me to purchase and review these Sephora Favorites sets. It would be kind of like, I don't know, like a sin if I don't pick it up. It just wouldn't make any sense to my existence of living in this world. So I picked it up and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I think that the products in here are really, really nice. And for 28 bucks, I'm very happy with it. So we get 2 full-size lip products in here as well as 4 deluxe sizes. Some of these are clear, like regular shades. And then we have a few that do have a little bit of color to them. So obviously the ones that are clear, I'm not going to swatch because you can't see anything anyway. The first shade that we get in here that's clear is the Too Faced Lip Injection in Extreme. Surprisingly, this did not feel like I was getting injections. I feel like the other times that I've tried the lip injections by Too Faced, I was like, get this shit off my lips right now. But this was not that bad. I was like waiting for that moment of like death. I'm like, okay, I don't feel it. And then I'm like, wait, I don't feel anything. It's pretty good. This is maybe the kind of product that I hated initially, and now that I tried it out again, I'm kind of like, all right, it's not that bad. Anyways, that's the first lip product that's in clear that's included in here. Then we have this incredible Jelly Shot that's also a clear kind of lip balm lipstick situation, so it'd be great to wear on its own, or oh my god, there's a flower in there, just so cool, or on top of something. It smells great too, very moisturizing. Then we get the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm, which I've gone through multiples of these little babies, a few full sizes as well, so good. Then we get the YSL Volupte Color Balm in the shade 12, and these are my colors. You guys know that already. Love, obsessed, so delicious, jelly feeling on the lips, extremely creamy, heaven sent to earth. And then we get the ABH Lip Gloss in Venus. So nice. It's like this blob of like glitter goodness. Beautiful to top over any lipstick. Hopefully you guys can see they're extremely reflective and beautiful. And then we get the Tarte H2O Lip Gloss, which I have a whole collection of, like these babies. And this is in the shade Sundress. Also my kind of color. I know that these shades are not going to be every person's cup of tea, but for me, this was made for me. I love this kind of colors. You guys know that already. Why do I have to explain myself? I'm kidding. Okay, anyways, so that's pretty much it. That is everything that I picked up from Sephora recently, and pretty much most of the products they recently released for spring 2019. If there are going to be any other products that they're going to release, you guys know that my ass will be on that. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you found it helpful to see, you know, if there were any products that you wanted, or to see if there were any products that you're going to skip out on. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Looking forward to reading your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.